So with E3 2017 having drawn to a close and what's left of the tantalising taste of the year that lies ahead, but what are the titles that we're most looking for? I am Elwood from Game Warp, and this is our E3 Top 10 Mainstream Games.
Number 10.
Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Uncharted has remained one of the key PlayStation exclusives despite a rocky start, and with its first entry, Drake's Fortune, the game's only gone from strength to strength since the release of Amongst Thieves made everyone suddenly start paying attention to the series. However, with the series frontman Nathan Drake having seemingly retired with Uncharted 4 A Thief's End, we now look to fan favourite Chloe Fraser to continue the series as she heads out on her first solo adventure. While it might essentially be more of the same, we're certainly not complaining when the game is already looking incredible, with Chloe promised to bring her own set of tricks to the series as she ventures to India in search of the mythical tusk of Ganesha.
Number 9.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. After 15 years in development, this is unquestionably a lot of excitement that is surrounding this prequel to the cult original. And while we might not have gotten to see anything beyond a cinematic trailer, which introduced a new group of characters, including a smart-ass monkey thief, making us eager to see what the game will look and play like, especially as it is set to include main features which had to be cut out of the original game, such as planet exploration and interstellar travel.
Number 8.
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's XCOM Mario! Okay, we may be the first to admit that the combination of Mario and the Rabbids seemed like more of a gimmick than anything to be excited about, and then we saw the gameplay. A fantastic, fun tactical strategy game in the vein of XCOM, as well as packed with Nintendo references and weapons reminiscent of Ratchet and Clank.
Number 7.
Far Cry 5. Moving the action to Hope County, Montana, this latest addition to the franchise sees you battling to liberate the rural town of Falls End from the grasp of a gun-holding cult at the center of the promotional material. Boasting a supporting cast of characters as interesting as the villains, as well as Boomer the dog, who can not only attack enemies but steal the weapons for you as well. Plus, let's not forget that the game will also allow you to mow down your foes in a combine harvester, which may have knocked the guy being chased by a bear off our favourite moment from what we've seen so far from this game.
Number 6.
Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Following on from Shadow of Mordor, expectations were already high for this game, but somehow they've seemingly managed to top the original game with this sequel, not only including memorable fortress assaults, but also an expanded nemesis system which made the original so memorable. Not only did we get to see a showcase packed with action, but also a fantastic sense of humour which the fans of the films will certainly appreciate, with the threat and banter being exchanged between characters, only making the world seem more real, as if we weren't sold on the game before. We certainly were after this demonstration.
Number 5.
Need for Speed Payback. Need for Speed has somehow managed to continue to find ways to keep its formula fresh, and with this latest entry it throws in a fast and furious vibe, which is showcased in the trailer, and with the promise of being able to switch between multiple characters like in GTA 5, this could be an interesting change in direction for the franchise.
Number 4.
God of War. One of the big reveals of last year's E3, the move from Greek to Norse mythology, has certainly been a smooth evolution for the character of Kratos, who, much like the addition of a son, we are now introduced to a more older and grizzled Kratos. And as with the 2013 reboot of Tomb Raider, this proved this really is how you reboot a franchise. In seeing Kratos trade out his trusty Blades of Chaos for a double-handled battle axe, which can be thrown and magically returned to his hands, certainly gave us a lot to be excited for, let alone the host of new monsters we got to see Kratos battling before coming face to face with Jomina, the world serpent. Needless to say, PlayStation fans really have something special to look forward to.
Number 3.
Days Gone. A standout from last year's conference, this time we got to see more gameplay from this PlayStation exclusive, as the game's hero went in search of his missing friend, only to find vicious wolves, opportunistic survivors, freaker hordes, and let's not forget the zombie bear. So while the zombie genre might be overworked at this point, Days Gone actually seems to be trying to do something different, from the lush forest surroundings to the multiple paths Deacon can take to achieve his goals. This is no doubt which is led to make already a fantastic year for PlayStation.
Number 2.
Skull and Bones. For anyone who's loved the pirate sections of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and wished it was the whole game, they can now consider their prayers answered by Ubisoft, who revealed this naval strategy game which allows you to live out all your pirate fantasies as a battle for dominance of the high sea reigns. Not only was the game promised multiple ships, all with their own strengths and weaknesses, but as we saw from the demonstration, the deck of your ship will be full of life and banter, while learning to harness the wind will prove a key tactic for any potential captains to master.
Number 1.
Spider-Man. Heading up the finale of the Sony PlayStation conference, this PlayStation exclusive looks set to do for Spider-Man what the Arkham games did for Batman. While the game was teased at last year's conference, here it proved the wait was certainly worthwhile. As we saw from the presentation, the game moved fluidly from both stealth to action sequences, with Spider-Man able to utilize the environment to his advantage. While it remains to be seen if this is an open world or not, it was unquestionably thrilling to see Spider-Man spitting out quips and chasing a helicopter on a destruction derby through New York. Unquestionably, if any game was going to make you consider buying a PlayStation, this might be it, as it looks like Sony have a monster hit on their hands. So there you have it, our top 10 mainstream games from this year's E3, but what made your top 10? Let us know in the comments section below.